Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. Today, they've signed a historic memorandum of understanding to end their border disputes. These disputes are over 150 years old, and they've led to constant flare-ups along the border between the two northeastern states. Arunachal Pradesh was carved out of the state of Assam, and it shares an almost 800-kilometer-long boundary with Assam. Now, this dispute, which goes back to colonial times, in 1873, in fact, the British had announced the Inner Line Regulation. This basically demarcated an imaginary boundary between the plains and the frontier hills in what is present-day Arunachal Pradesh. In 1915, this region was designated as the Northeast Frontier Tracts. After independence, this was renamed as the Northeast Frontier Agency, or NEFA. This was in 1954. This turned into the Union Territory of Arunachal Pradesh in 1972, and finally, a state of Arunachal Pradesh was created in 1987. But before it was carved out of Assam, a subcommittee headed by the then Assam Chief Minister submitted a report in 1951. And based on the recommendations of this report, around 3,648 square kilometers of the plain area was transferred to Assam. But Arunachal Pradesh refused to accept this, and to this day it has remained a bone of contention between the two sides. Arunachal Pradesh has long held that its people, particularly the tribals there, were not consulted, and the decision to transfer lands to Assam was arbitrary and defective. Assam, on the other hand, has maintained that the land transfer was constitutional and it was legal. So over the years, multiple efforts have been made to resolve this dispute, but all of them have ended in vain. In 1979, a high-powered committee was formed to settle the boundary on the basis of the Survey of India maps. And by 1984, 489 kilometers out of the 800-kilometer-long boundary was settled. But further talks failed after Arunachal Pradesh refused to accept the recommendations. In 1989, Assam filed a case, and now we're seeing that case being filed in the Supreme Court. Nothing substantial has come out of it. And by the way, the entire Northeast is riddled with all these boundary disputes. Besides Arunachal Pradesh, Assam has border issues also with other states like Meghalaya and Nagaland, as well as Mizoram. But with the signing of this historic memorandum, one is only hopeful that it's going to open the floodgates, really, for more peace, for more agreements, and fewer border disputes in India's Northeast.